Let's get to know more about the NGO. What's the NGO about?
All right. So basically, the Joseph Ogungbemi Foundation. Firstly, people usually think I am the Joseph Ogungbemi, but actually, Joseph Ogungbemi is my father, is my dad.
Right.
But now he's late. When I want to start a foundation, not really that I just woke up one day and I think I want to start a foundation. But I was just going through a kind of reflection, and one day it came to my mind that, Taiwo, you have once been a primary school teacher, and during those stage, you see a lot of brilliant students, a student with purpose, student with vision that you already know they are able to attain greater height in life.
Yeah.
But due to the background of their parent, some parents couldn't afford the school fees, and in most cases, it's always hurting because seeing my best student not coming to school or not coming to class because of school fees is something that is always heartbreaking. Right? I'm talking about 10, 12 years ago, but there's nothing I could do at that time because I'm still fighting for my life. I'm still finding a better future for myself as well.
Right.
But all those things really break me a lot. So, and even when I try enrolling into university many years ago, I know a lot of admission I lost due to me not able to afford the tuition fee and other things. Even when my performance in JAM, post-youth TME is great, but still yet, monetarily, I couldn't achieve that.
Wow.
So one day I just woke up and I was like, come on, you don't have it all yet, but at least with the little you have, why don't you pass it on to people that you once have passion about, people you have always have hunger of doing something about them.
Right.
So now that you have the little privilege, even though when everything is not the way you want it, how do you? So I think I fought that thing a lot of times, but one day I was just like, okay, whatever it takes, we have to start from somewhere. So I just pick it up because the foundation itself have been in existence since 2020, but I officially registered that with CAC in 2021.
Oh, right.
So, but we have been doing just our thing, but not on social media or anything. Just doing my thing personally, and this year, when I was doing my New Year resolution, I was just looking that, okay, why don't we open an Instagram account?
Right.
Let's reach more people.
Yeah.
Because if we are just doing it between ourselves, even people
out
that
there
are far, that they are not even close to us, they won't benefit. And in most cases, this might even be the people that need this foundation more.
True.
So I just took the courage and, created the Instagram all myself, created the Facebook, all the social media handle, and I started from somewhere. But I was like, come on, this is too big for me. I can't do this all alone. And I was like, okay, let me try to employ people I'm going to be paying, so that even when I'm busy, they are always there to attend to. So we started by putting adverts on for social media manager, content creator, and that is when we have these two people on board.
I like what you've done because like every day I speak to NGOs like founders and all of that. Major problem that they usually go through is the fact that volunteering is one of their major problems. Now, because money is not involved when it comes to volunteering, people don't put in their very best. So what you've done right now, you've employed people to do the work rather than say, okay, it's on volunteering basis.
Yeah.
Why have you done that?
Yeah, because I believe, especially when it is purpose, when it is not something you want to do because you want to have the fame, you want to have the visibility, you want people to know you more. When it's just something you have passion for, I believe you must be able to take some sacrifice.
Right.
And that is why I just take some sacrifice, and that is what I've always taught my Purpose Tribe, which are the members of this foundation.
Yeah.
I usually tell them, if you want to be great in life,
Yeah.
especially when you have a purpose,
Yeah.
be willing to sacrifice. You might sacrifice your time, sacrifice your money. Even there are some days I do tell my team that I am not feeling well, but when we have a schedule we have to meet up with, I just need to show up. So those are all the sacrifice I'm just paying, because at times some of them will even get out to me, sir, you're going to pay our salary. And even in the foundation we have a kind of every Friday trivia game, which we just try to, okay, these people are students, the 20,000, 10,000 they are seeing weekly might just be something helping them in their school or their whatsoever. But at times, honestly, I do reach out to some of my friends to lend the 100,000 we are going to use for the trivia game. So it's not something that is very, very easy for me. But I just need to stretch for purpose.
Wow. I must commend what you're doing, to be very honest with you. Okay. Now I was just going to that part of, funding. Funding is another thing that a lot of NGOs are, going through right now. NGOs are shrinking because of lack of funding. And the nature of your foundation, you would hardly find people who would say, I like what this person is doing. Let me put my money into it. When it's not all about rice and chicken. And you do understand what I'm trying to say. So how do you deal with funding?
It's very stretching, I must confess.
Yeah.
I must confess, because funding the foundation in loan is not something that is very, very easy.
Yeah.
So, like I said, apart from my worker that I'm paying monthly salary, at least the foundation run in, run out, when we do just rough estimate, at least in a month, I spend roughly 500,000.
Wow.
That is month that we did not even
do much.
Do that much.
Wow.
So this is just me putting all the income I'm having, all the little support I'm having around me, just putting it into this foundation. When you get to a stage that you even think of yourself less, and you put more effort on
others.
Because I'm this kind of person, I might need 500,000 that is very, very vital to my life. But at times I would have to leave my own problem just because I want to make sure my Purpose Tribe are happy. So especially what this foundation is about, is all about awaken the youth. And there's no way you want to awaken the youth without letting them know you need to stretch. That is just the fact. Like you said, a lot of NGO, you are going to see them, they are going to start, but financially they will just draw back because the load is too much on them. So, and we can't compare, like you said, foundation like this, that this with youth, that this with teenager, the percentage of you seeing volunteers is very, very slim and low. But if it's a kind of foundation where we say, okay, we want to share 20 bags of rice tomorrow, we want to share 100 counters of Indomie, we might see some people that want to volunteer in that. And what I do say to any NGO is, if you want to start an NGO, especially something that it is very hard to find volunteer, make sure you're doing it for purpose. Don't do any foundation for self-interest or reward. Because I'm not saying when you start that, the reward might come. But if you base the foundation on the reward part of it, I must confess to you, you might get tired in the way. Because if you focus on the reward and the reward is not coming, the motivation, the zeal is going to reduce. But when you focus more on the purpose and the vision of that foundation, even when the money, when the support, when the volunteers are not coming, you will still look beyond of that, okay, in the first place, I did not create this for, but like I said, it's just easy to say because when you get into it, it's very hard.
Yeah.
Because some days we are going to do trivia game on Friday.
Yeah.
But I don't even have the 100,000 to run the trivia game. What do I do? And I'm this person, I don't cancel schedule, especially among my purpose tribe. I don't. Rather, I'm going to try to find a way to figure it out. So my whole foundation basically about purpose. It has to stretch. And I don't tell, and maybe when I started, I've always told myself, come on, until the very last day you are going to stop this foundation, you'll keep stretching.
Wow.
You would keep stretching because the goal is big, the vision is big. And it might be very hard, even in the next 10, 20 years, it might be very hard, but I'm this person that have this kind of vision that in the next 20 years, even those we are helping presently to achieve their purpose, to achieve their goal. They might now even be the one that will now be the backbone of the foundation, coming back to say, okay, this foundation have really made me achieve a dream I thought I would not be able to achieve. Okay? It is the time to give back to the foundation. But this is not something that is going to happen in a year, 2 years. So exactly. So we just have to keep going.
You have a plan. And, you have a very big plan. And similarly, I'm like you. So my little story is I've also come from the UK.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I used to live in Wolverhampton. Yeah, so I wake up every morning and I just have that thing saying to myself, go back and give back to the community. And when I came to Nigeria, I realized how difficult it is to raise funding. If you're going to start seeking funding, you're going to shrink. So what I quickly did was I set up like a social enterprise, like a business. I have a media company. So for every time people patronize a media company, I'm able to fund the NGO. So what I majorly want to do, I want to create awareness to people like you, bring recognition to humanitarian interventions. So you have a plan. You have a huge setup. To be honest, when I saw your platform, I told my people that I think this person here is the kind of people we're looking for. He knows what he's doing. And you've come with so much purpose. So, Kingtee, I want you to tell me about this Alone with God 4.0. What is it about?
Yeah, so I believe when it comes to purpose journey, I usually tell my foundation, I am this person, I don't discriminate any religion. You can choose to believe in anything you believe. But I do tell them I am this person that is brought up in a faith-based family. Especially with my father being a founder of a church. So I do tell them, because this worked for me, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you.
True.
I am talking about Christ, I'm talking about Jesus, because I have worked and practiced in that part, and it really worked for me. And I can only tell you things I've done that have worked for me. But I personally believe you don't have God. You are not a Muslim. You don't have one herbalist. This life is a warfare. Let's just be sincere with ourselves. So you definitely need God, or you have the Muslim need the Imam or whatsoever, and that if you don't even have all those two, then you must have one strong herbalist that you can always run back to help you in times of danger. Because purpose comes with enemy. I do tell people, you can never say you want to become something great in life. You dream to aspire, especially things that no one have done before. You won't expect people that haven't done that before to see you and be happy with you that you're doing it. Even if you don't offend them. Even what you're doing does not even have anything to do with them. But the fact that they are not the one in the position you are, it brings a lot of hatred. When it comes to purpose, number one, you have to have the awareness of who you are, why you were born, and why are you in that particular community. All right, you might have traveled to UK, but I do tell my tribe, even especially in our Purple Discovery Challenge, I do tell them there's a reason you are born in Nigeria. Let's just be sincere. Okay, why are you not born in UK? Why are you not born in USA? Why are you not born in Canada in the first place? Those people are born there because their assignment or destiny is pertaining to that region they are born. So even if you like go to Canada, go to USA, but don't just forget that background you are born, because you are not just born into that coincidentally.
For nothing, yeah.
I do tell people, some people will believe, I'm just in Nigeria and I don't know why then if you don't even know why you are born in that country in the first place, then you have already missed out of the purpose. Because you did not choose where you are going to be born.
Right.
You just saw yourself in that particular place. I tell them, some people, they are hungry, they are Muslim. Some people, they are hungry, they are Christian. All those things, you are not born there by coincidence. There's something particular, especially that family. There's something missing.
Yeah.
That God believe, okay, I'm sending you there as a missing puzzle.
Right.
To solve that problem in that particular family, in that particular nation, in that particular
community.
region. There's reason you are not born in Oshogbo. There's reason you are born in Lagos.
Wow.
Because there's something in that Lagos that needs you.
Yeah.
If you are supposed to be in Oshogbo, I said this God would have made you to be in that Oshogbo. So all those things. Because when I talk to my friend in UK, at times when I listen to them, I just feel like, come on, I can't even go back to that Nigeria again. I don't even have anything to be. So one was even telling me of recent, if they ask me to trade my British passport for Nigeria, I will grab that. And I said, come on. That is why many of you are going to be in this country for 30, 40 years. And you are just having the money, but you are not creating impact.
Right. Right.
And at the end of the day, I do tell people, there's no matter of house, buy Lamborghini, by the day you are going into the grave, all these things will remain.
Right.
You are the only one going there. But there's something greater that is above every one of us.
Yeah.
By the time you're going to die, it is those people you have contributed into, you have imparted, that will now continue to carry the name. That generation to come, we continue to hear that name, that I know this man, he wants to have a community that help people, that do this people, a name that doesn't die when you die. And that is what we are building in Purpose Tribe, especially when I've seen some people that come to me and they were like, what are you doing at JOF Foundation? And when I told them, it is just we creating generational fire, people that still live after they die. When they will just see it as, no, this is not an investment. I want to. But to me, I believe the purpose is even bigger than we sharing rice, sharing noodles, because I can tell people very well, there's no amount of rice or food you want to share.
Yeah.
People will eat it finish.
Yeah.
And if they eat it finish, they'll still look for another.
Right.
So if you like, just go to a family today, give them 10 bags of rice.
Yeah.
They can't eat that for the rest of their life.
That's true.
No matter how long it is, the rice is going to finish one day. Even when I gave out a business grant, I do tell people, I don't just want to give you this business grant.
Yeah.
Do you really know how to utilize this? Do you even know how to turn 100,000 to 500,000 in the next 3 months? Because if I give you a business grant and you don't even have a plan on how to multiply it, definitely is just like waste of effort.
Yes.
Because it will not show.
Yeah.
So regarding the Alone with God you have asked, it's just a kind of a way I believe Thanksgiving, coming together to God, putting our purpose, putting our alignment together to God, and seeking. And I purposely put that in December so that we can also pray towards the new year coming. Because like I said, you can plan, you can put everything in place. But with my own faith, If God did not make that plan work,
Yeah.
it's just a fruitless
Is it
effort.
an annual thing?
It's an annual
It's an
thing.
annual
I
thing.
will do that every
Every year.
December.
Right.
December. So I do that every year, and it's not just something I've just started. I've started this 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yeah, 5 years ago.
So this very one, you've specifically asked your members to come with an international passport. Yeah. So that was a divine intervention.
Intervention, exactly.
Right. So you're coming with a purpose right now.
Exactly.
So everybody who's coming should come with an international passport and all of that. So it's not something I can begin to ask you, what were you thinking? Because it was not from you.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm trying to
Exactly.
say? So it's a divine
Exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
So what I'm trying to say right now is, what are you looking forward to in that, to achieve in that very event? It's on the December 5th, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
on Friday.
what are you looking forward to? What are you trying to achieve?
Yeah, I believe when I was asking, because every alone with God,
Yeah.
I do have my private time with God, where I usually ask, what do you have for us this year?
Yeah.
And during the period this year, I just had the word, God telling me, He want to give, especially youth, He want to give them a kind of global visibility. So, and when I put the passport out, many people believe it is all about leaving the country, traveling to USA,
Like a Japa
traveling to Japa
right,
stuff.
yeah.
But I was trying to tell them during one of our meetings lately, like, you don't even have to Japa. I said there are some people that they don't live in UK. They don't live after the country.
Yeah.
But they still have businesses functioning in Canada, functioning in USA,
Yeah.
functioning all over the world. I said, even at times, there are some people in this Nigeria with global visibility that their life is even better than those living in UK. Because
Definitely.
I've lived in UK for so many years, and I can tell you, it is easier to look than to live there yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, you might be earning, but before you know, rent is taking it,
Yeah.
transport,
Bills everywhere.
everything is taking it.
Yeah.
But when you have that global visibility, I said, even me coming from UK is something I'm still praying for. I want to be anywhere in this world, but I still have that visibility, not just in the UK alone. I want that visibility in Canada, in USA, everywhere in the
Global,
world.
yeah.
So when I was praying to God this year, it just told me He want to give people global visibility. And the passport I asked them to bring is just like a symbol. Because, international passport is just a symbol of you having access to be able to travel all over the world.
Yeah.
But the difference is this: even if you have your international passport, you still need visas.
Right.
You still need stamp
Yeah.
before you can go to those places. So that passport alone is not enough for you to travel out,
Yeah.
or it's not enough to give you that global visibility. But it is just a symbol.
Right.
Because you can't even say you want to travel
Yeah.
to any country without having their international passport first.
That's true.
So that is just something God. So when God gave me that vision that I want to give a kind of global visibility, then I was like, how do we key into that prophetic instruction? Then I was just like, okay, let people come with their
Passport.
international passport.
Yeah.
Then we can pray over it, and anyhow God guide us towards that.
Yeah.
When we get to that bridge,
Yeah,
we are going to cross it.
Yeah, one of the things I see with ministries here in Nigeria is they teach a lot of youths how to make it in life, but they also forget to teach them how to create the capacity to making it. So why I like what you're doing, why I think what you're doing in time right now is very, very crucial, is you're not just trying to teach people about how to make it in life, but you're also trying to school them about the capacity.
Exactly.
Building capacity to making it is very important.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
And how has that been for you? What's the,
Yeah,
where did you get that strategy from?
It's challenging, but I think it is just I would say, at times there are some things that are gifts that they just come naturally. That because at times when I sit, I'm this kind of person that reflects a lot.
Right.
I'm this kind of person that reflects a lot.
Okay.
So at times I might just be sitting and something is just dropping. Especially from the very first time I discovered that I am not born for myself. I am born because some people need me to be born. So, and I do tell people, you see, there's nothing you want to do in life if you don't first discover yourself. If you don't know why, what is the reason you're born? And that is one thing I first asked all my member when I met them, who are you? And to my surprise, many of them will be like, I am this, I school in this, I school in that. I said, I know, that is your identity, but who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Then, I start highlighting them. Then, why are you born into a polygamous family? There might be something in polygamous family that many people that are not in that kind of family did not understand. That you are sent into that family so that you can teach those that are ignorant of that kind of family to know that before you jump into being a polygamous family, you should understand that things like this exist in that kind of family.
Wow.
Some people are born into wealthy family, but they still lack peace of mind. Because I do tell people, we need money to do, especially in this world, we need money to achieve everything. But I want you to know that some people still have this money, but they still don't have that peace of mind. They still don't have that joy because they believe money do it all. But it is always beyond that.
It's always beyond
that. Is why purpose is key. So, like you said, at times I'm just going to sit down, or in some situation like this, like the way we are talking now, you might just say something to me, and I might not have had something like that before. That is just the kind of person I am. After leaving this place, I might just sit down and start thinking, okay, even you as a person, you might be telling me something that means something different.
Yeah.
But when I reach home and I sit down, I'll start asking myself, what is he really trying to say? And at the end of the day, I might get what you're saying and even get inspiration on something different from that particular thing you have said. So that is just something about me. And some of these things are even things that have happened in my own life personally, that I believe, like I said, that you are brilliant, you have everything, you do your job, you do everything, but there's still something blocking you from achieving your purpose. So I do tell people, when things like that happen, at times those delay are not a kind of destruction, or not like you are not in alignment with your purpose, but at times they might just be God redirecting you. Because all my own life, if they tell me I'm going to go to the university and study, I'll tell anyone that have that kind of vision to me to be like, no, don't even go that. Because from my little stage, I've always been this Nigeria boy. Like, I just want to be in Nigeria. Everything I want to do, I just want to do it in Nigeria because I love it. So that's why when some people speak negatively about Nigeria, I'll say, you lack knowledge. A country you are born in, and you don't even understand that that country, you have an assignment in it. But by the time I start applying for university and I did not get those admission, and the most painful thing is that, not that you do not have people that could support you to pay those fees or to do that for you, but at times they let you down. And all those things are heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But in purpose journey, you have to know when it comes to vision. People might be there with you to carry the vision with you, but you need to carry it yourself. Vision, you will need to carry it. But at the end of the day, you might now see people carrying it with you.
Yeah.
And I do tell everyone around me that even your parents, when it comes to vision journey, they might disappoint you. That is the most thing, because at times you yourself, you might have the vision of becoming just a community person like we are now.
Yeah.
And your parent is seeing a doctor, is seeing an engineer.
Contrary to what you're doing.
They are not seeing sense in what you're doing at that particular thing. And I do tell them, you must be wise enough to know how to balance that thing, because you trying to pitch your purpose to your parent, you still don't have to be disrespectful in that way.
Right.
So you still have that knowledge. That is why even me as a person, when I want to start this particular foundation, I spoke with my mom and I was like, Mom, I want to start giving to people. And she was like, you yourself, are you okay on your own? You know that you're still striving to put your life together.
Yeah.
You are now saying you want to give to people.
Yeah.
I know it is a good thing, but you yourself, you don't even have what it takes.
Right.
At times, you still come to me, Mom, borrow me 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Mom, borrow me 300 pounds.
Right.
You are now the person that is now looking about assisting people, supporting people. My mom is a person that she's also a cheerful giver. But she gave me all those kind of advice, and that to me is enough for me to sit and think like, oh, what this woman is actually saying is true.
Yeah.
But the purpose in me, the vision in me did not allow me to cage myself in what my mom is saying. And I was just like, okay, Mom, it is fine. Don't worry. We'll see how we go about it. So when she even saw me going ahead to, she now said something in Yoruba in one more year. In Kotoba, like, it is whatever you want to do, you want to do. And I was like, no, it is not whatever I want to do, I usually do. But when it comes to purpose, you should know me for that. I would never take a no. Especially when I have that great conviction in me that this thing is going to help people. So like you said, at times I just look at my environment, at times look at what is happening in Nigeria, at times look at what is happening in UK, at times people around me. That is where I usually get my motivation from. So I'll just sit and reflect. So at times, things that people think is going to get me angry, I don't. Before I get angry on things, I'm this person that I reflect a lot.
Right.
Because at times, someone might be saying something they don't mean at that particular time because of the kind of situation they have.
Yeah.
So, and I do tell everyone, don't have a permanent friend, especially with spoken word. Because this word, some say it, they mean it, but you shouldn't let what they are saying to have an impact in your own life. Just like some of them was telling me one of the day, someone did something to them, and they now become a bad person because I said, no, you have wanted to become a bad person before. That's why what they said ignited that in you. Because if you're naturally a good person, no one can make you a bad person. That's just my own belief. Right. Even when they try to be bad to you, you might be, we are all human. You can be heartbroken, you might be down, you might be disappointed, but that doesn't change who you are.
Kingtee, now, have you ever thought of having like a podcast whereby, back and forth, people can, you're talking about these things and people can, like have like an interaction. Podcast is the way to go these days. So that way, I knew I was going to be picking one or two from you. So right now, I've picked something. Trust me, your girls, they've picked something from everything we've had today. So, but if you do more of this, maybe like having it could be virtual, it could be, do you understand? It could be physical, but having a podcast, because you have a lot of message, and your foundation is more about dishing out that message all the time.
Exactly.
So in a way whereby you're not just saying it, but people are also having one or two questions that day. Is that more like an interaction?
Exactly.
That's what podcasts can do. Have you ever thought of having like a podcast
Yeah,
to what you do?
I have, but this thing, like I said, they requires money.
Yeah.
It requires building, because I'm this person. My team also know me.
Yeah.
I'm this man of standard.
Right.
Especially, although the team have also helped me in a way, because there's a Kingtee Spark that we usually post now as a kind of weekly message for people.
Okay.
Before, I just usually give a kind of graphic design, and I'll just ask them, okay, the message is in the graphic.
Right.
Let's just put it out there so that people can learn from it. So one day I was just having a meeting with them, and they was like, sir, the message in these graphics is deeper than we just putting it out there. And we believe even people seeing your face, listening to your voice, is even going to go a very long way than just the graphics and the captions. And they were like, okay, sir, we suggest you start those same speech you have been putting out there. Let's turn it into videos that we can always post and people. And I was like, okay, it's a good idea. Let's go from there. And regarding the podcast, like I had always have a plan. Even that is where for now we have a kind of monthly purpose discovery challenge, which we do from the 1st to the 7th day of every month. And I have some friends that are business gurus, pastors, movie stars, celebrity. So what I usually do in the Purpose Discovery Challenge is that at times I invite some of them to come and teach and mentor. So I definitely have a mind for the podcast. But if you want to do podcast now, you are going to you yourself, what it costs to bring this together. I know what you mean, you are going to have your space. You are going to have your media team that will be able to put things together, editing, and all these things. Like I say, they don't come cheap. So you are the visionaries. Your editors will not listen that they are working for a NGO.
It's a volunteering work.
They would, even though you might be lucky to even see some people that want to volunteer to be part of it.
Nobody wants to volunteer.
But regardless,
so
even if you are not going to be paying that high feel, but that you will not be paying at all. Don't even think of that.
I'll tell you what, between you and I like what you're doing, and I don't want it to just be like, how do you put it now? Once in a while thing. It's a full-time job for you. Any other thing you're doing right now is just a side hustle for you.
Exactly.
What you're doing right now is a full-time job. Like for me, it's a full-time job. I mean, I've left the comfort of the UK to come to Nigeria to do this. So it's a full-time job for me. So anyway, I mean, like like I said, I meet NGOs every day. And one of the things that I know that if you put out there, like your page right now, there's never been any cry for help. We're trying to create like a podcast for this, and it's going to cost us this amount of money. Donate. It's going to shock you how people can just be like, I like what this guy is doing. All right, this is my own donation. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
so you've never really cried for help. You're comfortable in your zone. You're just doing it your way. But you have to take it as, don't be ashamed. That's that sacrifice. You have to come out there. You have to put it out there. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a podcast for this, whereby people can have like an interaction to this foundation. This podcast is going to cost us 1 million, for instance, and we need to raise 1 million. When you put it out there, the cry for help is on your page. It's going to shock you. People are going to then you begin to understand that people are actually watching. Sometimes they're not following you, they're not liking you, but they're watching you. And now you want to take it to the next level, and they want to be part of it. So there must be cry for help.
Yeah, we also discussed that, and We have also discussed that as a team, and more reason I'm working with the foundation account, because I want that to be out, because I don't want a situation where we put such thing out and I'm putting my personal account out there. So people see my personal account alone. To many people, maybe because of the business person also, if you want, like a foundation, if you are seeking for help and you're giving me your personal account, I'll see you like you don't know what you're doing. You are not serious. So we have been trying to work on that for some time now, and we are trying to get our TIN so that we can create account. So it's part of things we are looking for in 2026, because honestly we need the help, we need the resources, because I can say for the past 5 years it has always been me, and it is a great burden.
It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Only you cannot sustain it. It takes a community to actually make that thing work, and that's the truth. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And as just as we were talking right now, I never thought about this before now. As we were talking, like you rightly said, it just came on me. This man should have like a podcast. There must be like a platform where you're talking, people can have this sort of interaction, more of this. People can engage more with you, because you have a whole lot. I've picked one or two from what you're saying, because we had a podcast today. So imagine you're doing more of that podcast.
Well, even my Purpose Tribe, I think one of them also messaged me, because I don't even know the Purpose Discovery Challenge is always that in-depth. But some of them will be like, sir, this thing you're doing is something we are allowed to pay for a lot of money to get outside. But you are giving it to us freely. But don't just limit it to just our community. Why don't you start a podcast and all those editions on YouTube, even the little revenue that is going to come from YouTube? You can't say, sir, because this thing is too powerful just to be within us. It's too, so we already I also have that in mind, that we are going to start the podcast, but I'm still putting like you said, we're still looking to put that cry for help out, the cameras we're going to be needing, the instrument, the everything, and we're trusting God. We are trusting God. We are trusting God. Because they also said, you don't even know all those 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. You don't know if you'll see 500 people putting 1,000 down. That was like 500,000.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Just do something about that. But I'm this person that don't like inconveniencing people, but I think we have to.
And I meet every one of you every day. I meet people like you every day. They have so much to do, but nobody wants to come out there to cry for help. Like, I don't want to be seen like I'm begging for money. Oh my God. No. Once the vision is there, the provision is already there. So it's for you to tap into the provision. The moment you catch the vision, the provision is there. So the provision is there for you. So what do I mean? I mean, like, you already have a vision. So you could put out on your platform right now to say, I want to create a podcast and blah, blah, blah. And somebody can say, okay, I have a camera that I want to upgrade. Take. Now, it's not because I'm stupid, but because I'm part of the provision for that vision. There's so many people out there that are part of the provision for the vision. So you are the vision bearer. So you need to take that bold step to, that cry for help must be there. If there's no cry, we don't know. Nobody knows where you need that help. So you are starving the vision because you're not coming out there to activate the provision. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
Yeah, so don't starve the vision.
That's right.
Because the provision is there already. It's for you to activate it. So when I came to your platform, I told my team, I told them, this is one person that knows what he's doing. Do you understand? And I like the fact that you started you at some point you were more like, yes, graphics.
Mm-hmm.
That would not really send out the message. More of you. More, let's have more of you. People want to see the person behind. There's a vibe that is coming from you. Imagine this right now. You probably sent one of your team to come and represent you. It's not going to be like this.
Exactly.
It's going to be different.
Exactly.
So meeting with you, the founder, one-on-one, it's different. And there's a whole lot we're going to take away from today to say, I met with you, Kingtee. Do you understand? Yes, there's a whole lot we've talked about today, which, there's a whole lot of collaborations that will go on between us. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So I've seen what you're doing. I like what you're doing. And I think I also want to encourage you to doing more, put you out there. This generation in time needs things like this. We need people who can not just teach people how to be rich, but also learn how to build the capacity to being rich. That's what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
So anybody who tells you that your platform is small, it's not small.
Oh, thank you.
As a matter of fact, you need to, as quick as possible, create that account. You need to have that account. Like you already said, you cannot put out your account there.
Exactly. So I'm even looking definitely before the end of this year.
Yes.
Definitely. Because from January, we also want to, because there's even a lot of plan on the table already. That we need the necessary support and assistance. And even friends around me have always been like, okay, Taiwo, even if it's 5,000 naira, even if it's 1,000 naira, just let us be putting this in the foundation account. You can't tell. Before you know, even you that you're thinking people are not there to support the foundation, or they are, that's why you might be surprised. You might put cry for help, and someone will just say, okay, I love this thing, 50 million.
That's what I'm trying
I'll
to say.
send it to you. But some people might just be there looking at you like, okay, it's still okay. It's still doing everything it's doing on its own.
To be honest with you, that's what your page tells me. I look at what you're doing. Like I said to you, your page tells me everything is fine. You don't need help. There's no cry for help. I've looked down to the bottom. There's no cry for help. I'm like, okay, maybe this guy is actually he's okay. Because my platform right now, what we're trying to do is we collaborate with brands, companies, partners, and sponsors who want to also use our platform to say, because of credibility and trust for us, they now want to use, okay, who is doing what? So if we have invited this person and they watch our conversation, so where does this person need help? And then we will come back and analyze things and say, okay, this person has not actually put any cry for help, so he doesn't need help. So that's what I mean when I say you are starving the vision, not activating the provision. The provision is there in the bank, sitting down. It's not yours, it's for the vision. You are only the vision bearer. So as the vision bearer, it's your responsibility to activate the provision.
Exactly. And
how do you activate the provision? There has to be cry for help. Right. You have to put out the projects, the big, whatever it is you want to do. This platform, this foundation needs a podcast. This is how much it's going to cost us to put out this. Put it out there. The provision holders are watching. They are seeing what you're doing. But they haven't seen that cry for help yet. So they're waiting for you as a vision bearer.
Yeah, for me, I just think it is God speaking.
Yes.
It's just speaking because He has spoke through my team.
Oh, okay.
Spoke through my purpose tribe.
Right.
Spoke through my mom even as of yesterday, saying, Taiwo, how are you doing this? Because at times she's going to see me, even when I arrive in Lagos, I'll still be rushing. I have a purpose discovery by 7 o'clock. I do this. He said, you don't, like my mom, she said something yesterday. You said, now you will be taking Okada, you'll be taking Uber to where you're going. You don't even know there might be someone that is just waiting for you and he's going to say, this guy, I know, you deserve a car, you need to be doing all this thing you're doing. So I think it is just God of the vision that is still also speaking through everyone that you, this guy, this is not, like you said, this is not just for you alone. Yes. It is for the whole world. Then why are you still in that cage yourself? So that's why I said every one of us, regardless of how you're imparting to people. At times you might even be doing some things you yourself, you are not even aware that even me myself, I need this particular help. You know, like you said, and that is what this kind of meeting is all about, because at the end of the day, you said you are able to gain something from my discussion.
Yes.
Even me as a person, there might be some other opportunities, other privilege that we bet from this conversation we have today. So that is just, like I said, that is just purpose and vision working together.
Yes. To be honest.
So we can't just do it alone. Imagine when they reach out to me and they said, this person reached out to us and said we should have a podcast, and I will be like, podcast for what? Well, what do I want to go and do? And let's just be realistic. That is what is happening to a lot of people in purpose journey. Because at times you're going to see an helper. Because the help doesn't come as the way you have put it in your head. The way you put it or the way you design it. You just look this one.
Yeah.
I beg, leave it.
Yeah.
And the most funniest thing is that is how God usually package
most of his help.
Package it most of the time. And that is why many people have lose out of it.
That's true.
I do tell some people, because I've also been there when I first get to UK, do warehouse work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The money is coming. Many of us believe that is the best life can offer us. But they don't even know that there are some people presently on TikTok that in the next 5 minutes, they already have 20 million in their account just sitting on TikTok.
Yeah.
Not even doing energy work or anything. And that is why I tell people, at times, we are too comfortable in our comfort zone. That is why we are just the same way we are.
That's why we're not growing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So even when they told me about the podcast, they know me. The first thing I told them is, this is prayer answered. That means there's someone somewhere that is really seeing what is happening in this foundation.
Right.
And invitation like that is more like a motivation to me personally, because even if it is just one person that is doing that podcast, the fact that there's still someone that saw something about you and is very excited about it, then you are doing something.
I'm happy
great.
You are saying it that way. That's brilliant.
That's just the fact.
Yeah.
Because even if it is just one person, you are doing something. That is why I do tell my people, it is not about, there might be 20 people in the room, and it might just be one person that is going to grab that thing you are saying at that particular time. And the joy in it is, as long as there's one person that could get something from what you are saying, you are fulfilled an assignment on that page. Yeah. So I think, like you said, there's a lot of message, there's a lot of awakening insight to be put out there. But we are going to keep getting better, because this motivation you even gave us today is a big morale to my foundation. I won't lie to you. It's like a big morale, because you really motivated us. You won't know what this invitation means to us.
Wow.
You just gave our movement a kind of morale that, okay, yes, what you're doing, we are loving it.
Keep going.
We are going to get better.
Keep going.
We are going to
keep
get
going.
better.
It was really nice meeting you, to be honest. And
going to get better.
I like the fact that you didn't take it for granted. By the grace of God, you saw beyond just the invitation.
Exactly.
You kept it to wait till you were in person to come. So to me, that's like you taking it serious. Like this matters to us, and you came as planned. And like I said, there's going to be a lot more collaborations. Do you understand?
Thank you, sir.
We're watching what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
I like what you're doing. What you're doing is the reason why I'm even in this business, doing what I'm doing. This is my own, like I said, full-time business. To encourage people like you not to stop. To help people like you to activate the provision. I've seen a lot of people. Like I said, I meet NGOs every day. Tomorrow I'm meeting NGOs. Next tomorrow I meet NGOs every day. So I get to learn from their starving their mission. Some of them are stuck because of lack of funding. Then I begin to teach them how to, in what you're doing, in that thing you're doing right now, you have to begin to learn how to create money. Money is important. Exactly. There has to be like a social enterprise. whereby revenue is generated to sustain the vision. Even the vision of God can die when there is no money.
Yes, sir.
Because it's a vision that has to glorify the kingdom, does not mean it will stand.
Yes, sir,
because you need money.
You're right, sir.
I don't know if you get my point.
You're right, sir.
So
You're
that
right, sir.
money, that thing, creating revenue, generating that income within to sustain the vision is very, very important.
Exactly.
So I meet a lot of NGOs that because of lack of funding, they're depending on government and blah, blah, and it's not forthcoming, and they don't have any further idea to raise funds, and they just close down.
You're right.
Do you understand what I'm
You're
saying?
right, sir.
So,
You're right, sir.
I like the fact that we're sharing this. It was really nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
We're going to keep in touch. We're going
Thank
to
you so
collaborate on so
Thank
many
you so much,
things
sir.
and keep going. People
you
are
so
watching
much.
you.
Thank you.
Do you understand? People
Thank
are
you, sir.
watching you. Trust me. They are watching you. Sometimes we are so greedy with our likes.
Like-
They will watch and no likes. They will like and no follow. They will like and not even comment. But they are watching.
They are,
If you go to your dashboard, you begin to look at your dashboard is saying in the past 30 days, so number of thousands
Exactly.
of persons. But only 3 likes.
Exactly,
Only
sir.
4 likes.
Exactly,
Who are
sir.
these thousands of
Thousands,
persons?
exactly. You're right. You're right, sir.
So your dashboard exposes all those
You're
people.
right, sir.
So they want to come anonymous. They don't want to be known. But they are watching what? Your consistency. They are watching the way you're doing that thing. One day, they'll begin to be, but this man, I've been watching it for a while now. There's no cry for help. How can I even participate in what I like what he's doing? You don't know who you are blessing out there. Yes, because there are pages of on your platform that I have seen that I caught something. I was like, wow, where is this guy getting this wisdom from? Somebody else is watching the same way, but we don't come there and come and click on likes because we want to remain anonymous, but we are watching. So stay consistent.
Thank you so much.
Yeah?
Sir. Thank you so much.
Kingtee, it was
sir.
really nice meeting
Thank
you.
you. I really appreciate it. And I would like to say
nice
big
meeting
thank
you.
you because, some people, you are the one inviting us and we are the one giving you the dates we want to come. For you to even accommodate that and give us the opportunity, this is me saying thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you so
It's
much.
okay.
I really appreciate that because it only takes a leader to accept such. And, this foundation did not take it for granted.
I appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much, sir.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
sir.
much.